Hello everyone, welcome to my home. Today we are going to talk about my cross stitch and what I've been up to in that regard for the last couple of weeks. It is April 13th, 2023, and this is FlossTube number 50. I made it to 50. Some didn't think that I would last that long, but I'm still here. It is a beautiful spring day here in the Midwest in Missouri, USA, and trying to think about things that I want to do this spring. It's been very busy. Things are greening up, so that means a lot of yard work is being done and preparations for mowing. And I haven't been able to do as much cross stitch as I would like, but I've managed to get some in, so let's just see what I've done. First thing I want to show you is, and many of you have probably already seen, but for those of you that haven't, Lori Rippey of Homespun Prints by Lori has a new sampler design out that she just recently released called Eliza Miller Sampler, and I wanted to share that with you. Pretty sampler. Let's see if I can get a better view for you. There we go. Lovely little sampler. Every time she puts out a new one, it's just like, how do you do that? I'm amazed. I've been sewing a little bit the last couple of days. Just kind of got in the mood. And I've been making some projects bags. I've only made 2 prior, but this was one that I made. These are just some fabrics that I've been accumulating, and man, oh man, I can see the addiction. I followed Celeste of Celeste Creates, her video tutorial on how to make bags, and that's what I created. I wanted something a little different, so I added this little yo-yo, and that's a button from my grandma's button stash. And I put, can you see the blackbird sampler fabric inside? I'm getting better with my zippers. I'm just getting used to doing it. So that one looks pretty good this time. That actually was my 4th one, but I'm having fun putting the bags together, putting the fabrics together. And then this is my 3rd one. I wish now that I would have taken the rickrack and did the same thing down here, but you learn as you go. This zipper looks pretty good, better. Each one I'm getting a little better. I made this little tag, a little leaf to put on the bag because I kind of thought it was fallish. And what do I have in here? Oh, okay. This is Thankful Harvest by Lori Rippey, Homespun Prints by Lori. I started this one last fall. Another beautiful little design. Let's just see what I've gotten accomplished. Not much. Very cute. I do remember this is, this linen is Dolly Madison by Needle and Flax. And I love that color. That's really good. Good, true representation of color that I'm seeing there. So that's what I've been up to the last day or so. And I have lots of other bags, other fabrics. Yeah, you know. Okay, so to the stitching. This month, my April sampler that I've been stitching on is Frances Poole by Brenda Gervais. I started this last April. This was my birthday month start. Stitching this on, about lost it, 36 count flax by Zweigart, and these are the Yummy colors. Wow, just so pretty. And my socks for Mom Becky's floss ring. And this is where I am. I haven't made a whole lot more progress on this. Just been working down here and brought the border down so that I could cut off the excess of my fabric, but that is so pretty. I love the reds. It's just a lovely little sampler. So that was some progress on Francis Poole. The next one, let's see. So I'm still working on my weekly rotation, and that's working out pretty well for me. Just don't have as much time as I want. Mondays, I work on Christmas related things, and the project that I'm doing is O Tannenbaum by Brenda Gervais. I'm stitching this with Shanda Stitching in Idaho. And I got all of my homework done for last month, which would have been this little piece. So that is completed. Here's the previous piece. And now I'm starting on the next couple months assignment, and I've gotten that little bit done. It's hard to see. There's a little lamb there. It's hard to see on this fabric in this light, but he shows up pretty well. So I'm not usually very good at keeping up with Sal's stitch-alongs, but this one I'm hanging in there, and I think I'll keep it up because I really would like to have that finished to display for Christmas. And that one I'm using all of the called for flosses also in my Ratty Rat's Nest. All right, on Tuesdays, I'm working on some Tombstone Angel patterns. And my current one is Sarah Hook, 1824 by Carriage House Samplings. I am almost complete with this. So here out of the way. I am using called for DMC. Almost done. This is on a piece of 36 count Tobias by Seraphim. I'm working right down here on this medallion, and I'm off by one stitch, but I'm not going to try to fix it. That medallion is too close to the border. But all that's left is finishing that medallion and then filling in her wing right there, and she will be done. I think what I'm going to do is, I won't fully finish this yet. I'm going to stitch up a few other pieces. The plan is that I would make several of these in various sizes and finishes and have a Tombstone Angel display Halloween. So I'm thinking at this point, this one probably will be framed. But I just really love it. I think they're cute. So that one, by the next time we visit, should be a finish. Wednesdays, I've just been working on peacock stuff. And my current project is Ohio Farmstead Pinkeep by Stacy Nash. By the way, thank you to all of those of you that shared with me several other peacock designs. And I'll show you here in a second some that I found some more in my stash, and then a couple that I've purchased. But this is my progress. This is on a piece of 36 count Weeks Confederate gray, or gray now, I guess is what they call it. I love that peacock. Look at him. I did change. The pattern calls for, let's see. I don't remember. I changed the pattern calls for a floss that's more rusty, and I chose DMC 221. Shanda's stitching this one also. I liked how hers was turning out and looking, so I chose the red floss instead. And that is so pretty. I'm almost finished with that. There's just the flower to complete, and there's a little basket down here. There's a little doggy over here, the word Ohio, and a couple of keys crossed at the top. Hopefully, the next time I see you, I'll have that one done. So, some of the other designs that I've come across or purchased, let's see, Stacy Nash's Nettie's Sampler Pinkeep Drum. I've not completed a drum yet. I started Cats on Parade around last fall, and I haven't got it completed. Sorry, there. So that's a small one, but I'm determined I'm going to make some of these and get the drums completed. Another Stacy Nash's Schoolgirl Sampler Pinkeep Drum. And I found a freebie from Appleseed Prim's blog. That's the gist of it, so you can go there and get that if you're interested. This is Lydia Eichelberger from Carriage House Samplings. Gift from a friend. Lovely. I really like that one. I've had this one for a while. Pennsylvania German Sampler. I'm going to take this one out of the bag. Oh no, I lost my place in my book. Carriage House Samplings. Love that. And then in the book by Stacy Nash, My Name is Lydia, there is Lydia Corker's Sampler Bag. This is what it looks like. Here's another photo of it. Very cute. I think I would probably just frame this one. So those are some more peacock patterns that I've come across. Let's see, is that everything? Yes, that's all peacock related. Sorry if I'm jiggling you. All right, Thursdays I work on rabbit related things. I'm still working on those. And my current one is Rabbit Folk from Not Forgotten Farm, Lori Brooklyn. This was a gift. Thank you. I'm stitching this one on, oh shoot, what is this? I think it's Duxbury. Yes, 36 count Duxbury by Fox and Rabbit. Using the DMC. Little floss ring from Tina Egner. So cute. Bunnies. No, not DMC. Combination of DMC and Classic Color Works. No, Gentle Art. Those are some of the flosses. And here's my progress. Not much more than last time. Working on the bunny's dress. And I got her little apron stitched in. That's not charted. I just added that myself. She's still missing one foot. And hard to see, but here I got started on the alphabet at the bottom. So I'm thinking I'm going to darken up my alphabet. It's not showing up as well as I would like on this fabric. But isn't she cute? So cute. I think I'm going to change the colors on the male bunny. He has a vest on, and it's hard to tell in this photo. But I think I'm going to match his vest to her dress color. But I will keep working on that one until that's complete. So, Fridays are Fallish Fridays. Try to work on something fall related, including Thanksgiving stuff. This one, however, I started was from, and this is hard to see, another Lori Brecklin Not Forgotten Farm design. This is called Cornelia Crow. Very cute. Calls for DMC. And here are the colors. And here's my little floss bling. A crow charm. And here is her partner, Reginald Raven. So cute. So I'll be doing him also. This is I'm stitching Cornelia on a piece of needle and flax Shiloh, 36 count. And this is where I am. I think, though, I made some changes on my flosses, and only on the color of the raven. Oh, yes. I'm using Classic Color Works Blackbird, which is basically the called for color. And also, I'm using Gentle Art Toffee for her dress, which looks a lot like the called for DMC. It had a little bit of variegation in it, so I thought that would look nice on her dress. So that is the only thing that I've changed on that one. So cute. And I love it on this linen. It's gonna look good. Alrighty, Saturdays, I work on Pinker and Pumpkins freebies. Melissa offers several free charts on her blog, and I'm currently working on the one that's called Aunt Bee's Summer Home. And I don't have a photo of that, what it's supposed to look like, but this is what mine is looking like so far. This up here on top of the house is a bee skep that I don't have complete yet. And I'm kind of choosing my own colors of floss. And after I stitched these windows in, they were kind of hard to see. So now I'm going back and back stitching the windows, the window panes, so that they stand out a little bit more. So that's what I'm currently doing. So cute. Looks like it's got sunflowers on either side of the house. This is on a 36 count vintage country mocha, and I'm going to stick to using this same linen for all of them that I do. I rotate. Sometimes I will do it on the modeled side, and then others I just stitch on the plain side, just to give a little bit of variety, but they'll all be on the same color fabric and they'll all look kind of cohesive. Yeah, there's my ratty back. Don't look at the back. Okay, so that will make, let's see, I think I've finished 4 others of the little houses. So this will make 5. And I'm just gonna keep stitching them till I get tired of doing it. I love them, they're so cute. Sundays, I call Sampler Sunday. I'm working on Carriage House Samplings, Sampler Stocking. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little design. Not little either. Love it. I am working here in this section with the man and the woman. I'm using DMC. I think I'm using all DMC. Make sure of that. Yep. I'm stitching this on a 36 count rustic drab by XJU Design. And here is my progress. Show you a little bit closer. The alphabet are done in eyelet stitches. So I work a little bit there. I wanted to get this side done so that I could move down and work on other things, because I like eyelets, but I just kind of got bored stitching all of those at once. So I will come over here and do a couple letters or add something in and then move down and start working on something else. So that section with the bird is fully complete. And then the next section that I'm currently working on here is the man and the lady. And that's what I have complete so far. He is holding a bird. I think the lady, her dress is done kind of in the lighter color. What is that? Probably white, might be. Yes. It's actually charted for white in MPS or MPI Silks or DMC. I don't think I'm going to do that. I may end up making her dress the same color as his jacket, because I'm just not really real wild about that much white in it. So I'm not there at this point. I'm just contemplating that. We'll see how that goes when I get there. But really loving how this is looking, especially on this linen. So pretty, so pretty. Some floss tubes that I would like to just mention. I watch many, several. I think I watch more FlossTube than I do anything else. And many of these you've already heard about from others, but I just kind of wanted to give some shout outs. I don't get to do that very often. We'll see if this even makes it into the video or not, if I don't have to delete it. But I wanted to mention some of these floss tubes that I've been watching. Stitching Faye, New Hampshire Stitcher, Antique Needleworkers, Amber's Needlework, Narissa's Stitching Lifestyle, Catherine Stitching and Costume. She did maybe a couple videos back. She had a great whip parade with many pretty samplers. A new one, Privies and Prims needle crafts. And a couple of new ones that I've been enjoying that are maybe a little more craft oriented would be Doodle Dog Primitives. She has a lot of craft tutorials. My Sweet Home Living with Tracy Campbell. She does a lot of really cool primitive craft tutorials. It's amazing the things that she can show you that just turn out really adorable. So I've really been enjoying that. And then another Missouri gal from on the other side of the state, Cabin Crafts. She does a lot of colonial decor and colonial crafts that she shares. And she shared how to make floor cloths, and that was amazing. That's something that I would like to try one of these days, but just haven't taken the time to do that. So those were a few that I wanted to mention that I've been watching. Oftentimes I don't get to include those in my video, so wanted to do that. Something that I've recently made and was so simple, very cute, and have really been enjoying are these little pears. I have this in this resin trencher. It's a small one. And anyhow, I took some paper mache pears. Set that down. And I just painted them kind of a mustardy gold color. And they're very lightweight. Paper mache. I got them from Factory Direct Crafts. And I painted them, and then I just distressed them a little bit. I took some darker colors and kind of darker colors of paint, and kind of dry brushed them on to give them a little dimension, a little more definition. And then I took some brown shoe polish and went over the whole thing. And then I took a piece of jute twine, tied it on the top, and I frayed it out. And then just glued on a sprig, put this over here where you can see it better, a sprig of Sweet Annie, dried Sweet Annie, and made some pears. And I display them on my little possum belly cupboard in my kitchen, in my little trencher with a little piece of coffee stained cheesecloth. I just sit them on top of there, and I love them. There's just something about a pear, I don't know what it is, that I really like. I have lots of pears. I have some wool pears, but that's just something else recently that I did that I wanted to try my hand at, and it was fun, simple, easy to do, and nice primitive result in the end. Well, that's all that I have for this video. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending time with me. And I hope that you get in lots of stitching time, and stay well, stay happy, and keep on stitching. And I will see you next time.